Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angryprepper. So today's video, we're going to talk about the Ebola cases or the Ebola monitoring cases here in the United States. Now, this has been going on for about a week now. There seems to be one unconfirmed case in Kentucky, but I haven't heard anything else on it. I've done some research, but there's no legitimate proof other than rumors. Nonetheless, it's something to still entertain. Now, I talked about Ebola in this video here, and the outbreak that they were having in Guinea, Africa. So, of course, people the missionaries and the doctors who go over there to help, some of them are being monitored just because they might have come in contact with somebody with Ebola. Not that they did, and not that they have it. So let's just get that out there right now. Now, as of right now, 23 people in Washington State are being monitored, 44 people in Ohio, 15 people in Kentucky, and 4 people in Oregon are being monitored for Ebola. Now, this was probably as of a week ago. Now, I haven't heard anything else. I think there might have been 1 or 2 more people being monitored in 2 other states, but that's it. Now, I'm only talking about this a week later because, one, I'm showing that this is not an urgency, right? So if it was an urgency, I would have probably did the video when I heard about it. But I don't want to jump the gun. I don't want to start scaring people. I want to do more research before I start publishing stuff like this, right? So I don't want to be like, oh my God, 44 people are being monitored. Let's release the video today. No, give it a couple days and see where it goes. I know some people want to do it, for YouTube value, which makes sense. I'm not going to argue with that, but it's also a good heads up ahead of time. But those heads up are already given out. So now I'm doing the back end where I'm like, all right, this is what's going on. Let's just see how it plays out. Now, a week has gone by. No one has died. No one has become terminally ill, not to my knowledge. Now, here in the United States, here's the thing with Ebola, guys. Here in the United States, if Ebola is treated quickly and identified fast, your survival rate jumps up to, I think it's like 65, 70%, right? Obviously, if you have underlying conditions, you're toast, no matter how you look at it. So if this becomes a new pandemic in the United States, it's going to be pretty bad. But with our medical system here, we will be better off than other countries. I don't think it's going to run rampant through the United States because it's spread through fluids, if you will, blood, sweat, saliva, things like that. It's not airborne, at least not yet. I mean, if it becomes airborne, that's an entirely different ball game altogether. That puts us in a bad, bad place. So it is something for us not to be rattled about. We just need to monitor it. For the prepping community, we should be monitoring everything. We shouldn't be panicking. We can come to conclusions. We can speculate, but that's it. And make sure you're stating that you're speculating or you're hearing rumors. Don't sit there and make something that you heard law without any backing or any facts, because people have done that in the past. So it's good to negotiate what you're going to say and how you're going to say it when you talk about these things that haven't been confirmed yet. Ebola, now, like I said, how it was transmitted, it cannot be transmitted through asymptomatic people. Though there was a guy who had Ebola 5 years ago, beat it, carried it for 5 years, and then transmitted it to other people. Now, I don't know what the transmission case was. I don't know if it was through sex, or if I don't know if it was through kissing somebody else, like another chick or something, and he, transmitted it to her. The transmission portion of it is not clear, but it's not transmitted through asymptomatic people. Yes, people can have Ebola and be asymptomatic. Those are quite literally strong people or strong immune systems if you can get Ebola and be asymptomatic. So that's pretty interesting. I didn't even know anybody could be asymptomatic with Ebola. The only reason, again, for this heads up video is because there are people here in the United States being monitored. And like I said before, one unconfirmed case in Kentucky. So again, listen, you go on Google and you type this stuff in, it's almost as if they scrub everything or make it harder for you to find it. Not that they scrub everything, they make it harder for you to find it. Now, The initial symptoms with Ebola are pains, aches, fevers. Now, I thought pain and aches were the same thing, but whatever, I guess achy joints, pain throughout the body, yeah. Then you get fever, headaches, whatever. Now, there's something called wet symptoms. Wet symptoms are when you start bleeding out of certain parts of your body, hemorrhaging, if you will. But they said, according to what I was reading, hemorrhaging is fairly rare. So leave it to movies to have everyone contract Ebola and everybody bleed out their ass. If they said it's not that it's rare, it's not common, if that makes sense. So it doesn't happen to everyone. Let's make it easier. Not everyone gets wet symptoms, right? And most people get treated before they even get to that stage. Wet symptoms also include, actually before bleeding, also include vomiting and diarrhea. So I guess I never heard of that term wet symptom till I read this, because there's a lot of shit then that goes with wet symptoms, right? You can get the flu and get wet symptoms. You can get diarrhea and vomiting. You can get diarrhea and vomiting with COVID. So there's a lot of wet symptoms out there, but they made it seem like it was just a term that links to Ebola, which I never heard of until I started researching more on Ebola. So as of right now, Guinea has 18 cases, 9 deaths. The DCR, which is the Democratic Republic of Congo, they have 12 cases and 6 deaths. So it looks like right now the mortality rate is 50%. Anyway, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching. You can like and subscribe to this channel. You can also follow me on the Angry Truth channel. Like and subscribe to that. You can also follow me on Instagram as the Angry Truth and Instagram and Facebook as the Angry Prepper. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching.